seizures in it. Sorry.
Damn you! Ded Grinding. Yo, this game is rad. Rad, man. In this game, I play as a pro skateboarder being gnarly and hip. And then some douche in a military outfit took my skateboard of legend. So I decided to follow him in a helicopter. I was also smoking shit tons of dope on the ride there. At one point, I thought I was an eagle and jumped out the helicopter. Good thing that we were near the building. Then there was also this guy at the heliport, and he said this place is hell. And then we're doomed. Man, fuck that shit. I need a shred. So I take my way to the board and get a book, because being in the know is awesome, and it prevents you from being a libtard. And this mall is surrounded by libtards. They're everywhere. I'm gonna hurl. That's saying a lot because I eat a lot of shit. So I make my way to the food court to eat more of the shit, and some guy is gunning me down. But joke's on him, I brought a Nerf gun. Nerf for nothing, pal. And since he can't handle my epicness, he escapes. And I'm left with this black guy with the top. Corporate nerd. Put on a shirt, a beanie, shred man, live a little. And then he thought I was some bully and decided to get his white father into this. Oh no, you don't. Snitches get stitches. Luckily, I was faster than him with my skateboard, so I gated his father in a bookstore where he belongs. So then he tells me some dumb shit like there's an adopted father and want to go on the heli. Man, fuck that. I got a shred. Skateboard. Gnarly. Yeah. Radical. Calabunga. Swag. Whoa. Who's this guy? So this guy named Cletus shoot me off my board and is a drunk-tard. Man, my dad is a drunk-tard. Why don't you love me, Dad? I hate you. Skateboarding! So I shoot this prick and he dies. And then I found this clown in the Wonderland Plaza. That's apparently the name. I love clowns. They're cool, especially this one. He does tricks. But then he goes and says, I'm going to steal the youth. Yeah. Creep. I don't like creeps. Bad touch is bad touch. So I throw a libtard at the CNN at him and he dies by bullshit. So then I gave this guy who was a kid before, but now he's a guy and he knows a shortcut to another plaza. Sweet. After figuring this out, I decided to sleep off the drive, man, because I had so much drive, so much hype, man. I wanted to do some more kickflips. But a good sleep's a good sleep. And then the TV kidnaps the nerd's dad, and then the nerd goes after him. Now, as a responsible skateboarder who's gnarly and awesome, decides to help the nerd get his faggot dad back. And get his faggot dad back I did. And dad fed a shape of his nerdy son and tried to hang himself. Luckily, I was there to roundhouse kick a Mexican, which helps for some reason. Later, I went back to more boards, and I found Cop beating up a few youngsters. Fuck the popo, fight the power. And then she dies in the most publicly embarrassing way. I feel genuinely sick. Afterwards, I go to some supermarket to get some NOS, and a guy accuses me of vandalism. Joke's on him, I killed the cop, so he's defenseless. Oh shit! This guy tried to play rough, but I'm rougher and tougher and more rad than this corporate nerd, and he dies all cool, instead of that pathetic one we showed him from the cop. Clean up! Register 6! And then I get some NOS and share it to my black nerd. He's mine now. Mine! And then I go back to find a lady on a bike. Man, I remember when I was on a bike in this game. It's not the same. She runs me over and I do spins, and then I shoot her in the face, and then she does the worst thing you could do to a man. She kicks me in the gonks. Joke's on her, I had a cup on. So then she skips away to his brother, only for him to turn into a libtard and try to bite the corruption into her. And then I carry her to the cool kids club, and then, hey, nerd, you're not allowed. This is for cool kids. Jesse's hot, so she can stay. Fine, whatever. It turns out the brother was the guy who tried to fight me in a Nerf battle with a real gun. So this time, he brought a truck to a Nerf gun fight. Apparently, he also has planted bombs, so that happened too. But my skateboard outruns his truck. The fuck? This is a shopping cart, not a skateboard. No! I don't care. So the nerd dies, and then the Nerf cheater gets kidnapped by an adult. Those goddamn adults ruin all the fun. I know he's a cheater in the Nerf war, but he's the only way I could get my skateboard back. The skateboard of legend. So I kill the adult, and then Carlito, and he's bleeding. Like I said before, it's Nerf or nothing. Then the fucking guy who stole my board prank calls my girl Jessie and she gets scares. But then she took out 2 other guys who wears uniforms because fuck that noise. Jesse's a savage in this game. Yeah, bite that trachea. So anyways, my fellow helicop was there. The only good cop is a helicop. Gnarly, povering those waves, man. But oh no, a libtards is on the cop, corrupting it. No. And then I decide to kneel in respect, only for a libtard to try and interfere. But good thing that Carlito's brother is there to interfere with the noise and save me and put me on a rug. And then I found a hole in the wall that Isabel should go into alone, but she wanted me to be there in this place, which has no place to grind or skateboard. And that's a Debbie Downer. Fine, whatever. We glow into the libtards and then we find a car. Then the tank shows up. Another cheater, man. What the hell? So we defeat the cheater, and it turns out he's a prick who stole my skateboard. Son of a bitch! Then he beats my ass, but that's fine, because now I know the power of skateboarding was inside me all along. Gnarl, skateboarding, round up, yeah, kick it, pop it, radical, cowabunga, skateboarding, wheelie style, Tony Hawk is my god! 10 out of 10, I give this game.